the NBC studios in Burbank, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And me, I'm Ed Hall. Tonight, Jay welcomes from The Drew Carey Show, Drew Carey. Bug splat expert, Mark Hostetler. And from Red Corner, actress Mai Ling. And now, Jay Leno.
Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? Yo! Hi, girls. Welcome to the Tonight Show. Thank you very, very much. Folks, we got a terrific show for you tonight. My first guest has a best-selling book out and a hit show. Drew Carey will be here. And you know, he's stripping on his show this week.
Oh, no.
And it's one of those things where they wear the rubber band and the peanut shell. No, he goes all the way on this
really?
one. Yeah.
The peanut shell.
The peanut shell. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, man, we've been trying weeks to get him. We were the only show to get him. He is the world's only bug splat expert. He's from Gainesville, Florida. He can identify which bug. How many times you look at the windshield and say, I would love to know what that is smashed against my windshield. And say, so, is there anybody, up to this point, there was no one that could tell you. This man can tell you. Professor Mark Hostetler is here. He will... And a beautiful young woman. She is from China. She co-stars in Red Corner, the new movie with Richard Gere. Bai Ling. Bai Ling is here as well. We'll be right back with headlines. Say hello to Kevin Eubanks and the Tonight Show Band. Drew Carey, Dirty Jokes and Beers. We'll be right back with Mark Hostetler. We got the bug guy. Here, sign one for us. Alrighty, it's... Wait till the guy comes out. It's all distinguished authors tonight on the program. My next guest is an ecologist at the University of Florida. He was recently awarded an Ig Nobel. You know what that is at Harvard University? It's some kind of a spoof of the Nobel Awards. That honors scientists whose work cannot and should not be reproduced. He's written a book called The Gunk on Your Car. From Gainesville, Florida, please welcome Professor Mark Hostetler. How are you, Professor? Nice to see you. All righty, now, I guess the first question is, why write a book on bug splats? I don't quite, is there a lot of interest in this?
That's a good question. I'm trying to teach people about the importance and value of insects. So did you know that every third bite of food that you take has been pollinated by some insect?
No, but I'll only eat two and then skip one each time. Really? Is that true? Something with having sex on my burgers?
So yeah, so I was trying to write an unusual book that would reach the general public, and what's more unusual than the gunk on your car? And so
I guess so. So what does your backyard look like? Do you save, I mean, is it like a breeding ground, a festing ground for bugs and bacteria?
Well, we haven't mowed our lawn in about 5 years.
Really haven't mowed your lawn in 5 years?
I advocate that. Part of my research is in urban areas, and lawn is like concrete to most animals.
So mowing the lawn is bad?
It's bad, very bad. In fact, you hardly get anything but chinch bugs and starlings if you mow your lawn.
But if you don't mow your lawn, then you can have huge wharf rats in the yard.
Lots of other things like that. But, you know, people kind of look at me strange, but after they see the lawn, like, oh, it's kind of neat. You get lots of insects and birds.
Well, how about the guy like next door, your neighbors? I know I go 8 weeks and they go nuts. I mean, what are they?
Yeah, there is kind of a stigma. At first, they were kind of like, is he lazy or crazy or what?
Yeah.
But
I mean, is it like waist high?
Oh, yeah, it's waist high, and there's lots of insects and birds back there. But they've accepted it now. They like it. Sort of.
Yeah. I hope it's there in the morning. Now, what do you have? Can we show us some bug splats?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Now, let's assume this is the windshield. Well, that is a beauty. I've always wondered about this one.
Yeah, actually, in the book, you can take the book. It's perfect for your glove compartment. You can stick it in there, and as you have an encounter with one of these insects, you can whip it out, identify it, and learn something about the insect. So here you have the cicada.
Gee, it sounds like a lot of fun. Now, what is this one?
This actually is cicada here.
Cicada. I was going to say cicada.
You can tell by the head.
Dead cicada.
Dead cicada.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you know? I mean, how can you tell?
Well, actually, you can tell the splat by texture, color, and consistency. So, you know, by the color, I didn't do taste or smell, though. So,
no, you don't want to do...
No. And so if you look at this one down here, this is kind of the...
Now, what is that? That appears to have a wing and a busted leg.
Yeah, this is a cockroach.
A cockroach.
I love cockroaches.
Mark, have you ever had, like, a date? I don't mean in a bad way. I mean, like, a woman... I assume you don't clean your car for the same reason, or do you keep the bugs on the windshield, too?
Yeah, it's kind of a litmus test, you know.
Yeah.
If I have a date and they open my fridge, I have lots of dead insects and birds and stuff in there.
Now, is this the same refrigerator to keep your food?
Yeah, right next to the hamburger and all that kind of stuff. So.
And women don't mind that.
Well, they do, but the ones that don't, they're the ones that I date.
Silence of the rack of lamb.
Man. Well, let's talk about cockroaches for a second now. Are they dirty? Don't they carry...
Well, you know, they hang out in dirty places, but actually they're quite clean.
They're quite clean. They hang out in dirty places. Like Drew, he's quite clean. He just hangs out in dirty places. What do you mean? Now, what do you mean they're quite clean?
They groom all the time.
They groom all the time? You have some cockroaches?
Oh, you want to see some?
There's one there?
Yeah.
Now, what are you going to do with that?
This is a special species.
I guess this is right from your refrigerator. Huh?
These are live. These are actually from Florida.
Yeah.
And they're called the Florida wood cockroach.
Florida wood cockroach.
Yeah. Actually, they're...
Oh, just one is fine, really.
we got one more here.
We don't have to have them breed right here. Hold it. Hey. How about the gunk splat on your book?
Okay.
I want to meet these women you go out with.
Look at this one. It's actually started to groom here, as you can see.
So what is he doing?
He's grooming his antennae because he's like, ooh, human, you know.
No, you mean he's actually cleaning off
He's cleaning off what I...
Now what happened? You put powder on it, you said. What?
Yeah, I put some flour on them. It kind of irritates their skin, sort of, and they start grooming right away.
So you put flour on them? And
Yeah. What's interesting about these guys is that they're so slow, they have a defensive spray. You want to hold one?
No.
Now, if you squeeze them, there's like something trying to eat them.
Yeah.
And what the... Ooh, there they did. They spray you. You want to smell?
I'll smell, but don't...
Right.
I'll punch you so hard if you...
I got to squeeze. All right, we got...
Well, you know, I take your word for it. Are you going to put powder on this? He looks like he's got a little powder.
Yeah, he's got a little powder. This one didn't...
I'll smell it.
Now, what is that?
Open your hand.
It looks like there's some sort of secretion right here. What is that?
All right, that's the spray, actually.
That's the spray.
Okay.
And you like the smell of that spray?
Hey, smells good.
Yeah, doesn't it smell good?
It smells like cherries.
Yeah.
Cherries.
Yeah, that's what the spray is. It's a kind of a toxic compound.
Hey, baby, you like my cologne?
you have more
cherry. I got my cockroach.
You have more splats over there?
Oh, yeah, we got a few more.
You want to take this guy? Hey, thanks, fella.
All right, here, let's get rid of this guy here.
Remind me not to shake hands with you after. Now what? Now this looks like one that I would see in the summer. What is this?
Yeah, these are actually
Just in case.
These are actually butterflies here. You can tell they're
butterflies.
Yeah, they're yellow and they have little lumps on them. Here, the cockroach will help me here.
Yeah.
There's little eggs here, and you actually can tell the sex of just by the splat, sex of the insect.
Really?
How can you tell by the splat? The sex of the...
Actually, almost
That's a joke here. I'm not going for it. Go ahead.
Actually, almost all species of insects, the female bites.
The female bites. That cockroach is getting away.
Yeah. And if you look at this mosquito right here, there's a touch of red there. That's actually blood.
That's blood? Oh, from somebody else?
From somebody else on the windshield. And so only female mosquitoes bite. And so you know this is a female mosquito because of the touch.
Because, you know, I was on this love ride yesterday. I picked up an odd bug. Can you show that one? Can you identify this? Take a look. Can you go in close? Wait, go in close. As you can see, it's a fascinating. Well, folks, that's a J-bug. It's called the gunk on your car. Mark, thank you very much. Shake your hand, but I don't want to get any more secretion. We'll be right back with Bai Ling right after this. Folks, let me about tomorrow and tell you about tomorrow night. All right, tonight we had beer and dirty jokes and guys with insects and cockroaches. Tomorrow, beautiful women from Suddenly Susan, Brooke Shields, the music of Vanessa Williams. Later in the week, listen to this, Cindy Crawford, Matt LeBlanc, Dennis Leary, Rodney Dangerfield, K.D. Lang will be here from the #1 movie Starship Troopers, Dina Meyer, and Kids Show and Tell. So that should be great. We'll be right back right after this with Bai Ling. My next guest is starring in Red Corner with Richard Gere, charming young actress. She did a terrific job in this film. We thought you'd like to meet her. She's from China. Please welcome Bai Ling. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Bai Ling, Red Corner with Richard Gere is her movie. She's just terrific in it. Thank you very much. Of course, Mark, the Gunk on Your Car is his book. And of course, Drew Carey, Dirty Jokes and Beer, and the Full Monty. Folks, stay tuned for Conan. He's up next. Tomorrow, Vanessa Williams and Brooke Shields. See you later. Bye-bye, you guys.